charity here. I noticed that this one actually is going 100% to charity, the proceeds, which is pretty cool. I know Humble Bundle pretty recently was catching some flack because they announced that they were planning on removing like the slider bar where you can say how much of your money goes to charity, the developers, or Humble Bundle. And I think they were just going to do like a predetermined split between the three. But yeah, this one's going 100%, and you can control which out of these charities: Direct Relief, Doctors Without Borders, International Medical Corps, and Give India. And the last one's good because I know India is particularly hard hit with this second wave of COVID for them. But anyway, into the games on this. So beyond, the good part of just helping charity a bit, you get a very good selection of games here, I think. So I bought it myself, and prompted me to make a video. So, Into the Breach. That's a super fun little strategy game here where you're, protecting buildings and taking out aliens and different little objectives and things. But it's pretty simple and easy to learn. Tough to maximize and master because there's a lot going on and there's not too much room for mistakes in some of the later ones, so you really gotta plan very strategically. But it's fun. It's easy to just jump right into. And have some turn-based strategy fun with a roguelike game. I already have that one. I already have some of these, so I don't know, maybe I'll do some kind of giveaway in the future with ones that I already have. Next is Baba's You, which I've actually been kind of interested in and wanting to play. But it's pretty simple, but you just kind of change the rules of the game by moving around these little logical sentences. And it's pretty cool. I think that's an awesome little concept there. So I've been wanting to play that. But see, lava is hot. But now lava is melt, so it just went away. So it seems pretty fun. So I've been wanting to give that a try. BioShock Remastered. I'm not even sure that I knew that there was a remastered edition. I wonder how good the graphics are on that. Maybe I'll have to look it up after we get through this bundle. Because it's been a while since I played it. On like 360, I guess, right? But anyway, it's been a long time. Euro Truck Simulator 2. I know that. Oh wait, we kinda... Oh no, we're good. I thought we skipped a deer or something. It's not really for me, but I know a lot of people, a surprisingly large amount of people actually enjoy this series. And that kind of sounded judgmental. It's not at all. People can like whatever they want. But yeah, you're just having, I could see how it could be relaxing. You're just on a nice cross-country drive to deliver some goods. Undertale. I never actually played this, but I've seen some YouTubers play it, and I've heard a lot of good things. I know it's retro graphics and stuff. Yeah, anyway. I'll play that at some point. Drifter. Hyperlight Drifter. Okay. Wow, the animation style looks pretty awesome. That's cool. Is it just like a little top-down action RPG? Looks cool. I like pixel art a lot, especially when it's done very well. There's just something really cool about it. So that looks pretty fun. I'll have to give that a shot at some point. I'm pretty sure I already have this one, but it's a RTS game. We're playing as rats, leading like a communist revolution or something, I think, during a civil war. Endless replayability. Interesting. There's so many games that I forget what I've gotten from Humble Bundle and random things. But there's a lot of games I'd like to get through. I can't remember if I have this one actually. But a puzzle one. Sorry, I got distracted. It started playing the music and I was kind of getting into it. Yeah, it seems pretty interesting. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of the game, the old school, like, puzzle game Myst that I've never played, and The Legend of Grimrock combined, which I've played a little bit of that one at least, but that's just the vibe that I'm getting out of it. Could be completely off though. This war of mine, not actually any gameplay or anything, but it's like a survival-y game where you're having to go and scavenge and get supplies and interact with people or fight people, I think. From like a, I don't know, kind of 2D side-scrollery perspective going through buildings and stuff. And you're just civilians trying to survive in some kind of civil war or something. The city's besieged. Kind of spending more time going on through this than I expected. Saints Row. I think I have this one. Probably not the full package, but it's like a Grand Theft Auto, except a lot more over the top. Titan Quest. What comes in the anniversary? They actually came out with like a DLC or two for this recently, which is pretty impressive to do however many years later. 15 or something, I don't know. But don't quote me on that, but it's been a while. But old school action RPG vein of like, I don't know, Diablo 2, kind of similar graphics and gameplay. Super hot. Never actually played it. I probably should get it. Actually, I think I do have it already. I could buy it on VR. That would probably be pretty awesome. But I think the enemies only move when you do or something. Some kind of gimmick like that. Stick Fight the game. This is a really fun party game. Just kind of wackiness with different maps. A huge selection of maps and weapons and randomized things. Lots of physics. this one. And it's one where I think everybody can jump in and have a good time. And just because there's so many random things with the physics and weapons and maps that, people that have played it before a lot don't have too much of a advantage even. Portal Knights. I feel like I've played like 2 missions of this before and then stopped playing it. So I can't really speak to it too much, but what does it say? I thought there was just missions, but this says Cooperative 3D Sandbox Action RPG. So maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't remember being an open sandbox. Maybe I was just in the tutorial. I don't know. War Groove. I think I got that Humble Monthly or something. But, it has a little co-op campaign that's can be pretty difficult on some of the missions. But it's pretty fun. Kind of like Fire Emblem and Advance Wars. I never played the single-player campaign, only the co-op, but it was pretty fun. Had a good time playing through that. Brutal Legend. It's like a open world RPG game with quests and stuff. It's all metally. I think Jack Black is the main guy, right? Something like that. You think that would be a prominent feature, but yeah, Jack Black plays the ultimate homage to metal as Eddie the Roadie. Death Squared. I played a bit of that with my wife on Xbox 2 years ago, maybe. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Just little puzzles and things to work through. Pretty creative puzzles. You gotta like stack people and do things in a particular order. Pretty fun. Crusader Kings Complete. I've never actually played the first one. I played a little bit of the second one. Actually didn't get too into the second one, but the third one is fantastic. That one just had like, I don't know, the other ones just, everything wasn't super accessible, and I don't know, I never took the time to really learn everything as deeply, but the third just had the right amount of polish on it and accessibility, and features that I just jumped in and really enjoyed playing it. I've never even heard of Pinstripe before. Some kind of platformer / adventure game, looks like. Adventure. Teleglitch, I have heard of. Does it have co-op? I forget. Oh yeah, I've looked at this before. I can't remember if I have it or not, or just was a little interested in it. You're picking up weapons and things and surviving all these, I don't know, aliens or zombies or whatever those are. But it looks super fun. Kind of like things when they have old school or minimalist graphics. Something kind of special to them. Dwarves. What is this? Man, it's a small colony. Okay. Looks pretty old school, huh? Oh yeah, Dead in Bermuda. This by the same people that I've played Dead in Finland, which was like Vikings. psychological survival themed game, and this survival one like that, survival RPG. Yeah, survival management. So like make decisions and do dialogue and assign people jobs. So Dead in Finland was a lot of fun, so I'm sure this one would be as well. Bury Me My Love, a text messaging adventure game. Interesting. Never heard of that. And then you also get a bunch of books. The Art of Captivating Conversation, Coping Skills. You can do all things, just a bunch of things in here. A few little software things. So, pretty interesting. Spent a bit more on that than I expected. Oh yeah, I am excited for Mass Effect Legendary Edition coming up. Not on sale. I think it comes out in June. But I definitely plan on getting that. Even to just play the first one again with better graphics and controls and stuff. And what tweaks they made to it, so I'm excited about that. What was I gonna look up? Wow, why is they should fix that. The cursor is like the exact same color as the background of the text box. It's weird. Oh yeah. BioShock Remastered. We're gonna be 1990 today. How remastered are these graphics? Only a few screenshots to go off of. So I can't really say 4K resolution. Huh. High resolution textures and stuff. Maybe it's good. Yeah, the game's already good, but graphics look pretty crisp. That's cool. Battlefield 5 is pretty cheap right now. I need to play that for the campaign. Never got around to doing it. With Death Stranding 60% off. There's a bunch of spring sales going on now as well. I think we'll just look through the highlights. Did I have this open? Oh yeah, I did. I had heard about this, but hadn't really followed along with it or anything, but I saw some gameplay. Let's see if we can find one. And it looked pretty cool. I think I freaked it out. It's like a single player open world RPG. Wong Fu. Yeah, I don't know, it looked pretty cool. Just looked like a pretty unique world. Kinda looks like steampunk Redwall or something. But yeah, everything looks pretty cool and vibrant. So, I don't know, I might check that out. Last year was pretty slow for games, but there's a lot of good ones coming out this year. Would seem kind of interesting, but not really what I'm looking for right now. You just have teams that are like simultaneously trying to do a heist, I think. Bannerlord 10% off. Not anything too exciting. Shipbreaker seemed kind of fun. Seems like it'd probably be pretty relaxing too, maybe. I don't know. But you're just in space and you're just dismantling big ships for parts and things to make money on. Metro Exodus expansion pass. Metro Exodus is actually in the bundle. What did I have open here? Oh, just the sale. But, here's the Humble Choice bundle for this month. Got Metro Exodus, which is pretty cool. With the enhanced edition, like 4K and ray tracing and stuff. I've heard of Darksiders. Never actually played any of them though. But they're not normally like an action RPG like this, right? It's like more of an RPG kind of thing. Third person. I actually haven't looked through this. So I don't know what a lot of these games are. Kinda looks like Dark Souls combat. Dark and challenging. Oh yeah, I forgot about my drink. That was random, but it was, the ice cubes were melting. Yeah, kind of like a Dark Souls thing. Cook serve delicious. I think I played a tiny bit of one, but not really my type of thing. What even is this? Oh. It kind of reminds me of Spelunky. Alright. Fury Unleashed. Is this co-op? It seems like it definitely is. Looks like getting a little bit of Metal Slug vibes from it, but looks even more like mobile and stuff than that. A roguelike action platformer. Oh, that actually seems cool. I always like when they have some co-op games in these bundles, since I have a couple friends that also have this. It's just another game to add on the list that we all have. Size matters. What are you doing? Just doing science-y chemistry stuff. Mork Dread. Is this one co-op too? Oh yeah. Couch co-op experience. Oh. Is it like puzzles and stuff? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, that's pretty cool. What else we got? Relicta. Relicta. What are you? A physics-based puzzle game. Interesting, interesting. Retimed. An arena shooter for 1 to 4 players with slow motion. When a player is in danger, time slows down, and a time bubble is created around the player. Interesting. Family Man, what are you? A dark, story-led RPG that asks the question, when pushed to the limits of your own morality, how far would you go for the sake of your family? Interesting. I don't know, could be fun. Looks like it has some funny graphics. Vane. Dust transforms a free-spirited bird into a determined young child. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. I like the art style, though. Let's just look through some of the popular. You got Deep Rock Galactic. That's pretty fun. Played that a bit. It seems like something I would really love, but it just didn't grab me like I would expect to keep playing. No Man's Sky is half off. That's pretty cool. Borderlands 3 and Ultimate. 67% off for 3. Is this Division 2? Yep. With Warlords of New York Ultimate Edition. 70% off, so that's 24. Wasn't it? It was like crazy cheap recently, but without the expansion. So that's probably a good deal. I just remember it was like $2 or $5 or something before that expansion came out. When it was like 90% off. I don't know. Let's see here. I need to finish Red Dead Redemption 2 at some point. I also need to still finish Metro Exodus. There are just too many games and not enough time. Iron Harvest is pretty cool. Played a bit of that recently. Just got through like the first campaign for it. 35% off. Control. 60% off. Oh, RimWorld's even 10% off. That's usually 0% off. That's a lot of fun. I was playing a bit of that recently. Still a very good game. Crusader Kings 3 is 20% off. I'm just playing that on Game Pass still for free. So I hope that doesn't leave Game Pass anytime soon. Wasteland 3 is half off. That is still on Game Pass too, I believe. I'd like to try that. XCOM 2 Collection, 80% off. That's cool. Battle Brothers, half off. I'd recommend getting that. Pretty good deals on Assassin's Creed Odyssey here. Let's see. Does anything else stand out to me? Oh yeah, did that Outer Worlds was gonna have another update, right? Not update, DLC. What is Distant Kingdoms? That sounds like something I would like. City building, social management, exploration, and adventure. Huh. Sounds pretty cool. What does this have? Barrel and Gorgon and Murder on Eridanos. I haven't played that. I should though. I'd heard about it and then forgot that it had even come out. So yeah, I should definitely pick that up. I think we will. I mean, there's obviously more sales here than we touched on. Oh yeah, I bought Medieval Dynasty to play on the channel and then just didn't get around to it. I think what would kind of be cool just went through some of the highlights. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, 38%. Still haven't worked my way through that. But, yeah, definitely check this out. A lot of publisher sales that we didn't touch on, but, you know, if you've seen previous ones, you know, I've gone through all these before, so it's usually all the same games, you know, the same titles you can expect from these publishers. So, we'll move on. Assault and Sanctuary. I've heard good things from a few people. Kind of like a 2D Dark Souls. Looks pretty cool. I've never actually really looked at it before, like all the screenshots, but my ice cubes just like exploded or something. Yeah, I pulled this up. It's 75% off right now, so only $4.49. I've never heard of this one at all, but it was 100% off for another like 5 days. So I thought I'd mention it. The first 2 chapters. It's a little point and click adventure game. Has a weird art style, doesn't it? It kind of looks like claymation, which is a little unsettling maybe. It's very interesting though, and unique. Does it have a tiny plot summary? In Chapter 1, you play Victor Neff, the husband of a young couple who've just moved into a new apartment. While trying to get settled, you discover that all is not as it seems in the quiet, unassuming apartment building. I'd assume so. It doesn't look like any apartment I've ever been in. Alright, moving on. Gang Beasts is 55% off. Not sure what the online multiplayer community is looking like for this game currently, but if you have a bunch of friends with it, it's a really good time. Wow, there's a bunch of new maps. Never seen the aquarium or this burger Ferris wheel. I have done that one. I have done the Zeppelin. Done the truck. I don't remember them being purple really, but yeah, the aquarium. Definitely done that one. The billboard, yep. The weird furnace factory. The big wind. Or that big turbine. Is that what you would call it? I don't know. Makes me think of Willy Wonka when they get blown up from drinking the fizzy lifting juice or whatever. Just interested if there's any. Oh, I haven't done that train one, I don't think. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that hanging off the Zeppelin or somewhere else? But yeah, anyway, just a little weird fighting game that I'll definitely get some laughs with. Here's the Bethesda Spring Sale, so their whole catalog. I'm sure it's the same game as that would be over on Humble Bundle for the same price, but we can just go through it real quick here. I like the Steam like sale or publisher pages like they create for it. But lots of Doom. Final Doom. I don't even know what that is. Never even heard of all these Doom spin-offs. Resurrection of Evil. Whoa, that is looking a lot more evil than I remember in Is this a spin-off of, oh yeah, of Doom 3? Is that the quality of Doom 3? Some of it looks like pretty decent, and some looks like that looks pretty bad. I've never heard of this though. Cool. And like, I've never seen that enemy either. 2 new 32 level Doom 2 episodes. Evolution spelled with evil in it. This kind of made me want to play the Brutal Doom mod. That just like ramped things up a ton. One of the reasons I killed them all. Nice. Got all your Fallout games here and all the DLC and whatnot. I'd like for them to do I don't know, a remaster or something of the first 2 Fallout games. Never played those. Got Prey. Prey's really cool. Dishonored. Skyrim. Pretty sure all these are like on Game Pass now. Not 100% sure about the entire catalog, but Microsoft owns them now, so if they aren't there already all, then they'll probably make their way over there. Wolfenstein. I haven't played a few of those, like Youngblood, or can't remember if I played the Old Blood or, oh no, I think I played the Old Blood, but not, what was it, Colossus or something, the new Colossus. You got Rage, Heretic, Hexen, Rogue Warrior. So you got the whole selection off, look like 50 to 75%. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, got a free game here on Epic. Pine, which is actually one that I've had on my Steam wish list for a while after I saw an article and a video about it when it came out. Like a year and a half, 2 years maybe, I don't know, ago. According to this, it never released though. Just as a dash. But kind of a third-person adventure RPG here, where there's different animal clans that you have to interact with, and they just go about their business and have their own wars and stuff. So it seems pretty cool. But you can pick that up for free on Epic. Games with gold. I have been forgetting for a while to even check this, but if it's free, it doesn't hurt to pick it up. Not too exciting of a month, I don't think. Got Armello, which is kind of like a video game board game. I've only played it by myself against the computer a handful of times, but it's kind of fun. Has a bunch of different characters and play styles and things and ways to win, which is kind of cool. Dungeon 3, Lego Batman, Tropico 4. So, not all of those are unlocked yet, but Armello and Batman are. Call of Duty franchise is on sale. And some other stuff, I guess, too. I'm not even sure why they make these collections. Who just comes in, it's like, yeah, I like Activision, I will spend $960.47 for every game, all 53. It's pretty wild. But yeah, if there's any that you missed in your collection and wanted to play, I think it actually is pretty fun going back in ago now, I don't know. Maybe more. But I went back and played through a bunch of the old Call of Duty games, and they're still pretty fun. I wouldn't pay these prices for them, but they are still pretty fun. And I think years back now, but I had an Xbox One at the time, so I don't know where that puts it. 5 or 6 years ago, I don't know. Probably, but I just went on Amazon and bought like Call of Duty Ghosts on like new on Xbox 360 for like a couple bucks or something. You know, it's like definitely less than $5. I played through that, and I think that's one of the less popular ones, but you know, for that price, and I still had fun with it. Let's see. I think Steam, do they have? I don't think they have a sale going on. It was just that publisher sale, so we'll just see if we see anything. Oh, yes, A Journey to the Savage Planet. I think that was one that Stadia. That was kind of like a Stadia kind of exclusive, but it is on Steam too. And I think their in-house publishing game studio made it, maybe. But Stadia is completely like imploded recently. They just completely abandoned it, essentially. Like, even just like a few months ago, they were like, yeah, Stadia has a bright future, our in-house publishing team is good, and then they like laid off all their in-house game studio and stuff, and then all the managers quit, and a lot of like all the developers and stuff for the game studio and for Stadia itself have like left, and now they're saying that Stadia, like, they're not gonna make their own games or like try to make it a subscription service anymore. They're just going to just like offer it as a platform or technology that publishers can make use of if they want. So, I mean, it's not unlike Google to completely scrap stuff, and Stadia didn't exactly catch on, so not entirely surprising. Pathfinder Kingmaker is pretty fun, actually, if you like. I don't know, just like a classic-y, party-based RPG game. Yeah, like Baldur's Gate and things like that. A lot of publisher sales going on right now, I think. Probably just coinciding, you know, they're doing the spring sales on other sites, so they're just making it that way everywhere else. GTFO 20% off. Let's see if anything interesting. Yeah, Total War Remastered. I've done a few. I guess only a couple episodes of that. And I like it. It's good. It definitely makes it more playable. I like the changes that they've made to it. Minimal, but beneficial. I think we've looked at Resident Evil Village. I haven't played that, but I've heard some pretty good things about it. It looks cool. I've been pretty busy recently. That's, oh yeah, I have this up too, I think. Oh, I guess I don't have it up. I meant to. That game looks pretty cool. I think I might pick that up tomorrow. Maybe, we'll see. Comes out in 14 hours, 13, no, yeah, 14 hours, 13 minutes, 7 seconds. aesthetic. This kind of reminds me of something I liked about Populous. Like, was it Populous the beginning? Where you can just kind of like zoom out and spin around the world and see the whole thing. And I like that aesthetic. You're just kind of building up a city and a civilization. And, I don't know, it just looked pretty awesome. So I might check that out. Maybe we'll play that together. Well, let's see. I've actually started doing an RPG. On top of being busy already. Once or twice a week I'm doing an RPG with some friends. So, it's been busy. But yeah, that one looks cool. We'll go through a couple pages of specials here together. And see what jumps out. Outward, 70% off. We talked about most of those, which is good. It means that I'm catching most of the most popular and prominent sales, and hopefully still bring you guys some things you may have missed otherwise. Among Us, 20% off. That one kind of faded from popularity pretty quickly. Dead Space 3, 75% off. Now it's more action-y combat. I do kind of want to go back and play that co-op with someone all the way at some point. I've played some of it, and it is fun. I think being more action-y combat and having people definitely makes it less spooky than the first one where you had to stop to shoot. But I'm going to try and revisit that one at some point. Another one I would really love if Bethesda made remakes of some of their older titles. You know, give them... And I know there's mods doing it too, so I'll have to check that out when they make those. Like porting Morrowind and Oblivion into the Skyrim engine. That's pretty cool. Because, I never really got to experience this. But, I've heard a lot of good things about the setting and the story, so if it, I don't know if they just improve the combat and like a few other bells and whistles, I would definitely try that out. There's probably mods that do things too, I don't know, to make it a little bit better. Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, 70% off. And, Banner Saga 3, 75% off as well. I really enjoyed the Banner Saga series. That was, I don't know, I didn't really expect that much when I started playing it, but I really just fell in love with the story and the characters and the universe. So I would recommend that. Yeah, let's just go into some upcoming games that I'm looking forward to this year. Definitely Total War Warhammer 3. Super pumped for that. They just came out with a new cinematic trailer today. So definitely go check that out. And tomorrow they're supposed to release some more gameplay footage and details and things, so we'll see what comes out of that. Another one I'm looking forward to is Necromunda Hired Gun, set in the Warhammer 40k universe, and it's synonyms. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're different. No, I guess they don't have to be synonyms, but they're close. Anyway, all that's beside the point, but you're kind of like a bounty hunter down there. And the combat seems pretty awesome. That's coming out June 1st, so that's not too far off. Yeah, approximately 2 weeks. That seems... It's a little bit more than 2 weeks, but yeah, I'm excited about that. And then another one, Dark Tide. So that's Vermintide in Warhammer 40k. And I'm super excited about that. From the trailers and the screenshots, look awesome. So I'm going to be playing the heck out of this when it comes out. But yeah, that's everything I had to go through today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment with anything you saw you're interested